Podcasts originating from the birthplace of the oil industry. We are The Stream.
Tonight, the Rockets are on the road to take on the Hornets. Our coverage is brought to you by Farmers National Bank. Come home to Farmers. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group for GM and Chrysler on the Hightown Road. By the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets. By Morrison Builder Supply for all of your home improvement projects. By Big G Tire and Auto. Get back on the road with Big G. By Middleton Chiropractic. Start living a higher quality of life. By Bluegill Graphics for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs. By Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities. By Titusville Area Hospital, high tech, top docs. By Acorn Acres for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements. By Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville. And by the Cranberry Mall for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football on the Stream is also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84. The Blue Canoe, Bars Insurance, DNS Printing, Hasbrook Sand and Gravel, Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency, Boonies, Great Food Daily Specials, and Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. And good evening. Welcome to Hickory High School, home of the Hickory Hornets. We got the entire Stream crew here to bring you all the exciting action of Titusville Rocket football. This is the Schmidt Heating and Cooling TJ's Taxi pregame show. Welcome in, and those of you listening in Titusville, welcome to Hickory. Jim, good evening. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well, and it's a Friday night again. We were talking before we went on, Luke, about how time is flying by. We're into game four already, and it's just absolutely amazing as to how quick the Titusville Rockets, game five, I'm sorry. It's amazing how quick the Titusville Rockets season is coming to a close. We're halfway through. But once again, tremendous night for football. Sun's out. It's a beautiful night down here in Hickory, and we've had good weather the entire season so far anyway, so hopefully it will continue. But tonight's no exception. Great field conditions and a great time to get out here. We got a few people from Titusville down here, not too many over the other side, perhaps still on their way. They're looking directly into the sun, so it's going to be kind of tough until that sun goes down behind us. But nonetheless, they will be thankful. It's not raining. Weather's not going to be a factor. It's just a matter of can the Titusville Rockets defend against this very strong Hickory Hornet Ball Club. Absolutely. Rockets coming into tonight's game 0-4, Hickory 3-1. And that's where we'll start our conversation when we come back. The challenge that the Rockets have tonight, and this Hickory Hornet team, we've heard a lot about them since the beginning of the season. We'll talk about that, and we'll have kickoff coming up in about 17 minutes. It is the Rocket pregame show, brought to you by Schmidt Heating and Cooling and TJ's Taxi. Rocket football will return on the Stream right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted Best Florist in the Oil Region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provide you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair, come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
And welcome back. Last week we had the privilege of taking part in Wilmington's homecoming. Tonight we're part of Hickory's homecoming.
And the word is we'll be at Greenville's next week, and then, of course, back home on Carter Field for Titusville's homecoming the week after that. So it's a homecoming barrage for us
It's a
here.
homecoming season for us. I don't think we've ever experienced so many homecomings in a course of a season for us.
No, I don't believe we have either, but they're always fun, and it's always good to see other schools as well as Titusville honoring their seniors and their ball players with the different awards and so on. And every school does it so different, and it's just fun to watch them and just to enjoy and celebrate with the kids. So that's what's happening here at Hickory right now. They are down front, and the kids are speaking to the crowd. Pretty good crowd here from Hickory, but nonetheless, they're going through that process that we'll go through at Carter Field in a couple weeks.
All righty, guys, let's get right to business tonight. This is the team that everybody's been talking about all season, the Hickory Hornets. Here we are. Rockets struggling the first 4 games of the season. We're halfway through the season tonight. What are your thoughts? Mike?
Once again, it goes back to, as far as I'm concerned, execution. I mean, you got to be 100% efficient 100% of the time. You can't make little mental mistakes, offside penalties and stuff, if you're going to remain even in the ball game and be close. And they've got to play the game of their lives. Let's put it this way. And I think Jim would agree with me on a lot of the issues there. So.
Yeah, I think, Mike, you're absolutely right. The other thing we have to do is somehow or another, we've got to make the tackles when we get the opportunity. And I mean that simply that you got to stop them at the line. This team's a big scoring team. They have like 4 backs that are running the ball very well, including the quarterback, Matt Boytek. And I remember him from last year. He throws the ball well. He's throwing about 55% completion rate, 9 TDs, 6 interceptions so far this year. And their backs are running really hard. They got a freshman back running really well. So they got a multi-attack that's coming at us. They also have a kid that we want to watch, a young man, I should say, 6'4", 270 center, Dylan Brenneman. And this young man has an opportunity to move into another level. They're a big team, like everybody is compared to us this year. So, yeah, Mike, we got to execute. We got to do things that are right, and it's going to be really difficult. This is a 3-1 ball club that should be 4-0. This ball club lost to Greenville up at halftime. I think it was like 20-0, something of that type, and ended up losing that ball club in that ball game in the second half. So very easily, this team could be 4-0. They are at the current time ranked in the state. So this is a contender for state.
Jim, you brought up some keys to the game, and let's go over those real quick. Stop the run, make plays, and finish. Give Todd Brown time. Explain the keys.
Well, first of all, you got to make the big play. That's what Mike and I were talking about. We got to execute properly. You can't make the penalty situation, but when you get an opportunity to hit the kids at the line, you got to stop them. We play this monster 4-6 defense, and we've got to stop them. We can't let them get into the secondary. We'll never catch them. So that's what I mean by finishing. We got to finish the play. The other thing we have to do is give Todd time. We lost last week. Todd gets sacked so many times, and that's what happens if we play it that way again tonight. So.
And the national anthem from the Hickory Hornet Marching Band. We talk about Hickory Hornets having a large number of football players. Their band is also large.
Yeah, it looks like their band has got the same population as our student body. Of course, that's not true because we're all part of the same organization as district-wise. We're a double A school. So anyway, let's go back to the keys just a little bit. We talked about protecting Todd. Last week, Todd got sacked quite a little bit, chased all over the place by Wilmington. And we've got to give Titusville the opportunity to score. And I think that's going to have to come with Todd being able to have the time to throw. Receivers got to get open, got to catch the ball. That goes back to what Mike said. We got to fundamentally do the things that are right. So that's where we're headed. As far as keys for them, I think you got to watch this quarterback. He's their leading thrower. He's also one of their leading rushers in Matt Wojtek. He's a very fine football player at 6'1", 180. So we get those things done, we'll stay competitive. If not, it's going to be a long night. The Hickory Hornet Marching Band with the Hornet alma mater, and we're about 8 minutes away from tip-off. So you stay with us. We'll pass along the starting lineups and other pregame activities right after these messages.
Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's too on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is a proud supporter of the Titusville Rockets. The Colonial Machine Company takes pride in their products, working hard to manufacture and supply a quality product that's priced right and made right here in the USA. The Colonial Machine Company would like to wish the Rocket athletes best of luck on and off the field and remind you that you are a product of your school and the community. So continue to work hard, play hard, and maintain the quality of excellence that Rocket fans have come to expect. Go Rockets from the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville.
Beyond our industry competitive products and local decision-making capabilities, Farmers National Bank strives to be and do more for our customers and our communities. Unparalleled service and attention to detail with each individual customer is something that is not just a promise, it is an expectation that we embrace. So for all the things that home can mean, we invite our customers, businesses, and communities to come home to Farmers National Bank.
Armstrong's Value Pack brings you more of the kids programming your family wants. Sprout Signature, The Good Night Show, tucks your preschooler in every night. Look to The Hub for Goosebumps, Fraggle Rock, and a new season of Family Game Night. And Boomerang has all our favorite classic cartoons for the kid in everyone. Nick Jr. and Nick Teen, Disney Jr. and Disney XD. Call today and add these great channels and more. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
All right, welcome back. About 5 minutes away from kickoff. We are live from just outside Hermitage, home of the Hickory Hornets, and a lot of good football in this area of the state, Jim. If we talk about Greenville, even Wilmington, Sharpsville, Farrell, tough football teams.
Well, it is. It has been traditionally for several years. I can go back, and I've said this to you before, Luke, clear back into the 50s when we played Greenville. We played Hickory in basketball, but in football, Greenville was always dominant. They've had good football down here for many, many years. They play it hard. They've got different types of football right now with the spread offensive base riding. Hickory's going to be running a double wing outfit. 2 split ends, 2 wide outs, so they have that spread offense. They have speed to go with it. But as you mentioned earlier, Hickory's a bona fide state contender. They should be coming into this game undefeated, messed up with Greenville, and taking nothing away from Greenville, mind you, because want to get them mad. We got them next week. But they have here with Hickory a lot of good weapons, and they have the size to go with it. We talk all the time about size. Titus comes in here small. We're a bit smaller tonight than we have been in the past because Jason Oakes is out. And Jason's the biggest kid we have on our line, coming in somewhere in the area of 260 pounds. So you lose him from the line, and you're going to go up against a 310-pounder. You got a 6'4", 270-pound center for Hickory. Just some really big kids up front. You got the speed, you got the passing game. They got it all right here at Hickory. So it's a tough night for Titusville, no doubt about it.
Alrighty, about 3.5 minutes to go till kickoff. We're going to take one more final timeout. You've been listening to the Schmidt Heating and Cooling TJ's Taxi pregame show right here on the Stream. Kickoff coming up next.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
No.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
It's time to get ready to head back to school, and where else can you find everything you need under one roof? The Cranberry Mall offers the shopping experience that will take care of you head to toe. Unique stores, great food, and monthly events like the Summer Flea Market every Friday through Sunday, now until the end of August at the Cranberry Mall.
Welcome to Titusville Area School District's presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on the Stream.
From Hickory, it's Rocket Football. Our coverage is brought to you by Farmers National Bank. Come home to Farmers by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. For GM and Chrysler, they're on the Hightown Road in Titusville. By the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets. By Morrison Builder Supply, for all of your home improvement projects. By Big G Tire and Auto, get back on the road with Big G. By Middleton Chiropractic, start living a higher quality of life. By Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities. By Bluegill Graphics, for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs. By Titusville Area Hospital, high-tech, top dogs. By Acorn Acres, for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements. By Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville. By the Cranberry Mall, for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football, also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84, by the Blue Canoe, by Bars Insurance, by DNS Printing, by Hasbrook Sand and Gravel, by Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency, by Booney's Great Food, Daily Specials, and by Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Again, welcome as the Rockets take on Hickory. Jim?
And the kickoff is taken by Devon Lewis. Daquan Lewis is up across the 35 to 40. He's loose. He's at the 50, and he's going to be brought down by kicker Todd Brown at the Titusville 42. Daquan Lewis picked up a short kick. Titusville trying not to kick deep, I might guess, but Daquan Lewis picking it up at about his 12-yard line, taking it out inside the 50 down to about the Titusville 41-yard line. So Hickory with very good field position as they take over first down and 10 to get this game underway. Good tackle by Todd Brown to keep that one from breaking loose because he was the last man for Titusville. Out of the huddle, they'll send Pritz wide to the right. They'll send doubles to the left. He'll be in the shotgun. Wojtek looking to throw, rolling to his right, looking downfield, throws up short, and it's at about the Titusville 36. The pass is complete to Lewis Durlani. And it'll be a second down and about 6, we'll say. We'll pick up a 4. Quickly out of the huddle once again. Tyndall comes wide to the left along with Pritz. Single wide out to the right. Now they get back split. Ball is given off to the first running back. He's coming across the 35. Gets to the outside. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20. No tackle, knocked out of bounds. No, he breaks another tackle into the end zone. Touchdown. That was Daquan Lewis, the same young man that carried the kickoff. We had a couple of shots at him, and Luke, there we go. That's one of the things we talked about in our pregame. You need to finish. We didn't finish. About 3 opportunities there. We didn't get it done, and Lewis takes it in for the first score at 11-10, 50 seconds into the ball game. Excuse me. And Daquan Lewis puts Hickory up on top 6-0. So it'll send in Jordan Wambacher. He'll attempt the extra point for the Hornets. There's the snap, the placement, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 11-10 on the clock, just underway here already. 7-0 Hickory. We'll be back with the Hickory Hornets kickoff right after these messages.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970. Or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
11-10 left to go here, first quarter, and very quickly with a couple of plays. After a good run back, Hickory's on the board at 7-0. Wamback will spot it up to kick off. McIntyre and Corcoran back deep, standing at the Titusville about the 9. Wamback looks like he had a pretty good leg and extra point, so we'll see what he does with the kickoff. Good kickoff, and it is going to go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So kicking it over the head of Brady Corcoran, and Titusville will take it on first down and 10 at their own 20 to get their first offensive series going here. Hopefully we can get something moving real quick here, Luke, and get ourselves mentally right back in, because that's a real burner when you give up a touchdown in 50 seconds. But we'll see what we can do. Titusville will send wideouts, double to the left, 2 to the right. Corcoran and Ackerman with Cody Sines and I believe Brown to the left. Todd, of course, in shotgun. And Titusville moves. That's not a good start. Be first down 15. They had their middle linebacker starting to show a little bit of a blitz. Tyler Reardon. And it caused Titusville's line to move to try to pick it up. So first down 15. Titusville set to go again here. Ball is given off to, no, Todd Brown keeps it, and he's going to be hit and drop for another loss, and it's back at about the 16-yard line. Make it the 18-yard line when they spot it. Bring up a second down at about 20, maybe 17 or so. Kind of a, I don't know if that's a read option or not, but started to hand the ball off to Aaron Lee. Pulled it back out, tried to cut it up the middle. Nothing there. Second down 15 at the 17. Corcoran in motion. The ball's given off to Corcoran. Wants to get to the outside, and he's going to be dropped inside the 10. So that didn't work as they were running Corcoran out of his wideout, and he's back inside the 10. So the penalty started things off for Titusville. Now 2 losses on plays. It brings up a third down and about 20. They got to get out to the 30-yard line to get a first down. Board has a 3rd and 22. Titusville will send 2 wides to the right. Again, doubles to the left. Brown standing in shotgun. On the snap, Todd's dropping straight back, wants to throw, throws over the middle. It is complete to Chase Ackerman. Ackerman out to about the 19, brings it up to the original line of scrimmage, but that's not going to get it done with the penalties and then, of course, the 2 lost plays. Now Titusville is going to have a 4th down and 11. Will have to kick it away. So the completed pass from Brown to Ackerman got us back almost to the original line of scrimmage, but nonetheless brings up a 4th down. Tyndall standing back at about his 42. Along with him, I believe it's 24, Anthony Canone. He's at the 45. Fumble on the snap. Get the kick away. It's going to hit at the 47 and roll out of bounds at about the 48 of Titusville. So once again, Hickory with good field position, and they'll have it first down and 10 inside the 50 for Titusville. It will be at the Titusville 48. 9:03 to go here, first quarter, and in the first possession in 2 plays, Hickory able to punch it in from about the same spot. And so they'll take over again in the Titusville 47s where it's spotted, first down and 10. Canone will come wide to the left along with Tyndall. A single wide out to the right. That would be Daquan Lewis. Backs are split. Wojtek looking to throw to the right side. It's complete at the 50. Good block. He's at the 40 and gets a stiff arm. 35, 30, and knocked out of bounds at about the 25. That would be Anthony Canone on just a quick jet out pass. Picked out a bundle, picked down to the 22-yard line of Titusville. First down and 10. Had a good stiff arm out there. We thought we had him, Mike, and boy, he put a good old stiff arm on us, and we didn't get anything.
Yeah, well, it obviously shows the quickness he has. Because he took that pass that's coming across the field, and was able to break that off.
Out of the huddle.
And a good stiff arm on top of it.
Wide to the right will go Pritz. Have a man in the slot. Wojtek gives the ball. No, Wojtek keeps it up across the middle. He's at the 30, the 25, down inside the 25, the 15. Now he's inside close to the 10-yard line. Where it'll be a first down. Yeah, it'll be first down and goal from the 10. So very quickly, Wojtek picks up about 12 on the play. So it'll be first down and goal from the 10-yard line for Hickory. 8:39 here in the first quarter. Pritz will go wide to the right. Canone wide left. 3 in the backfield. Wojtek throws over the middle. Pass is complete. Touchdown. And that is complete to Pritz, Andrew Pritz, as he came right across the middle. And Hickory puts another one on the board, 13-0 at 8:24 here in the first quarter. Boy, they make that look easy. So 13-0, and now Wambach will come in to attempt the extra point. So far, Titusville no match for the offense of Hickory. There's a snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:24 to go in the first quarter, 14-0. Hickory will be back with their kickoff right after this message.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
8:24 left here in the first period of play. 14-0 Hickory. 2 possessions, 2 TDs, and as I mentioned before the break, they made it look real easy. Wambach to kick off, and he'll be kicking to Corcoran and McIntyre, both standing back at about the 6-yard line this time. Last time Wambach put it in the end zone. Good kick, and it's going to go to Corcoran into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll take it over once again on the 20. So I mentioned Wambach's first extra point, Mike, and it looked like a pretty strong leg. He's showing on the kickoff, too.
Yeah, he definitely has a strong leg. There's no question about that. You don't see a lot of high school kickers that can kick, deep into the end zone. Maybe in practice or
you really don't.
In warm-ups.
Titusville now quickly with double wides both sides. Aaron Lee in the backfield. Brown keeps it, wants to get to the outside, tries to cut up quickly from the safety position or the cornerback position. And I'll get a number here for you. A loss of 1 on the play. I believe that was Daquan Lewis, who came up very quickly from his cornerback spot to make that tackle. Got to the ball very quickly. 2nd down and 11 for Titusville. So far, Titusville's only 1 positive play, and that was a pass play to Chase Ackerman. Todd dropping straight back to throw. Throws a screen pass to the left side. It's across the 20. We're across the 22 and going to be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Pick up 6 on the play. You need a cough button.
I'm fine. I'm not coughing.
Yeah, I'm all choked up here. 14-0, 7:30 to go in the first quarter. Titusville 3rd down and about 5. They're at their own 25-yard line. Titusville now keeps trips to the right. Check that. In motion. Ball is given off to Ackerman, and nothing there. Wow. He got nowhere and brought down maybe a loss of a couple on the play or bring up 4th down for Titusville.
Yeah, that closed in a hurry.
Yeah, that didn't even form up real well. You could just see Chase having to slow down before the ball was snapped so that he'd be in the right position to receive the handoff. It was kind of a busted play from the get-go. So that'll send Dan Stearns into punt formation. Tyndall will be back along with Canone for the Hornets, standing about midfield. Kick will get away. Dan will get it away from about the 12-yard line. Stearns to punt. There's the snap. The kick is away. Pretty good kick. It's going to come up short, and it's going to be caught at about the 47 fumble, but Canone picks it back up. He's across the 45, the 40, the 35. Cuts to the outside, brought down inside the 30 to 29-yard line. The Titusville Rockets covering the punt in there for Titusville. It was, see, they got a 59 out there. I don't have 59 in my program. Well, we'll have to look and check that out. Have to ask the coaching staff up here. But nonetheless, Titusville will go on defense at their own 28-yard line. 1st down and 10. Hickory's had excellent field position on all 3 possessions. Wojtek looking to throw. Looking down across the middle. He's going to throw up short. It's intercepted by Titusville at the 15. And that's Skylar McIntyre with the interception for Titusville. Boy, I tell you, Wojtek had a man deep in the end zone. I thought sure he's going to go deep there, Mike, but Titusville able to pick it off. So Titusville, with a turnover, will pick it off and start their offense at the 15, first down and 10.
Well, which is good. This could be a momentum changer. Obviously, it's something you got to chalk in the positive side.
Well, the way our offense has started out, we need to get something going, and perhaps that'll do it. Maybe it'll kickstart it. Trips to the right, now in motion. The ball is handed off to the first man through. It is Aaron Lee. He's going to be hit, pick up maybe 2 on the play, out across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. Second down, 9. Now, 5:54 to go, first quarter, 14-0, Hickory on top. Titusville running no huddle. Todd Brown now, having talked with the coaches, comes in. And we'll see what he sends formation-wise. We'll stack them up here on the right side. 1 wide to the left. Double in the backfield. And on the play, I believe the ball was fumbled. And who picked it up there? Todd Brown, I believe, kept it. I missed that one completely, folks. Sorry. Gain of about 3 in the play brings up a 3rd and 5.
No, he had it. He just went down quickly.
Truthfully.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
I didn't think he kept it. I thought maybe he tried to hand it off.
I'm just surprised. I mean, Hickory's quick. We've heard they're quick.
Yeah, they're getting to the ball. 3rd down, 5, Titusville. We go back to the double wide, both sides. Single back. Brown is dropping straight back. Big rush. Throws over the middle. Intercepted. Ball is fumbled again. Now Hickory picks it up, and now Hickory's brought down as Hickory made the interception. And let me check real quick here. That was Linden with the interception. He fumbled on the hit, but his teammate came up, picked it up, and Hickory will take over at the Titusville 22-yard line. So a little bit of momentum for Titusville going, and then all of a sudden we throw the interception. So change. Momentum one way, and now we get right back to Hickory. The ball's at the Titusville 20 and a half, so we'll call it the 20-yard line. First down and 10 for Hickory. They send wides both sides, two to each side. Wojtek throws a quick out to the left side. Pass is complete to 20, 15, 10, touchdown. That didn't take too long, and what happened there is they just threw a quick jet out, and they got a good block on the other side. Daquan Lewis with the touchdown from Wojtek, and it's 20-0 with 4:37 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's, you got your speed guy out there taking on 2 guys, and you got a block.
Yeah, you got the one block, and nobody touched him. That's what happens when you spread the field and you got the wideouts, and you get that one little kick-out block, and from 20 yards out, Daquan Lewis with his second touchdown of the night. Here's the snap, the extra point attempt. It's up, and it is good. 4:37 to go, first quarter. It's 21-0. Hickory Hornets over our Titusville Rockets. Rocket football on the stream at TitusvillePALive.com, OilRegionLive.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted best florist in the oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
One back set to kick off for Hickory once again. Hickory with 4:37 left in the first quarter, up 21-0. And they're making it look pretty easy. So Rockets got to come up with something. And maybe a good kickoff return would help if we can just get the kickoff to stay on the field, because he kicks it into the end zone. This is a short kick. And it's going to be taken by McIntyre at the 16, across the 20, the 25, kicks to the outside. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, and it's going to be brought down to Aaron Lee, but Aaron Lee across the 40 to the 41. Good run back. So Titusville now with its best field position of the evening, first down and 10, outside of their 40 to about the 41-yard line. So that's a good little shot in the arm for Titusville. Some good field position.
Yeah, and it was set up well, too. You know, he had the blocking in front of him. So, I mean, it worked out well.
Yeah, it did, and he used his blocking well. Double wides both sides. Titusville once again. Wide side of the field is to our right. On the snap, the ball's given up to the first man, Lee, and he's met in the backfield. Somebody shot the gap, and nobody even touched him. 57, I believe, is the gentleman, and that would be Austin Aikens, 6 foot, 210-pound junior. And he just came in there unimpeded. He just, boom. He said good evening to Mr. Lee. 4:06 to go, first quarter, 21-0 Titusville. Titusville with a second down and 14. Corcoran will come wide to the right along with Chase Ackerman. Cody Signs and Brown wide left. Brown dropping straight back, looking to throw, looking over the middle. It goes to Cody Signs, off his hands, almost intercepted at the 25. Check that at the 45-yard line by number 25. That would be Andrew Pritz, from his cornerback position. So that'll bring up a third down, 14. Cody was there. The ball was just a bit high and went off his hands. So we'll see what we can do now. Same setup, double wides right, double wides left for Titusville. Todd in the shot. Snap, quick go to the middle. It comes to Ackerman, and Ackerman's going to be hit at the original line of scrimmage, pick up about 5 to the 41-yard line to bring up a fourth down and 10 for Titusville. You can see now if Titusville will kick it out of their area. I suspect that they will. And they send the punting team in. Going back for the Hickory Hornets, Anthony Canone and Devon Tyndall. They'll be standing back at their 30. So perhaps we can keep the ball on the other side of the 50, Mike, and maybe change this field perspective just a little bit for the Titusville Rockets.
Yeah, I think, a little bit better field position, That, that could help too. That's.
We'll make them go a little bit further than 20 yards. Yeah. There's the snap. Stearns gets the kick away. Pretty good kick. It's going to be taken by Tyndall at his 25, 26-yard line. Out across at the 30, the 35, the 40, and brought down to 42. Wow, he just kind of come up there real slow like, and then all of a sudden turned him on. And the senior wideout came out to the 42-yard line where Hickory will put it in play. First down and 10 at their own 42. So our defense at least start this time on the Hickory side of the midfield. And they'll have to see now if we can hold. Maybe we can get this ball back in some decent position for ourselves.
Yeah, 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. We've been very fortunate all season to have such great weather here on a Friday night.
Yeah, this is a nice night. It's a cool night. Should not be a problem either way. Both teams should do well. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Singles for Hickory. Wojtek throws over the middle. The pass is complete at the 50, the 45, and brought down to 40. And that is Anthony Canone with a completion, first down and 10 at the Titusville 40-yard line. I like that short pass right over the middle. If not to the jet out, I call it jet out. I don't know what they call it in today's vernacular, but they'll throw to the wide out, still in the backfield. That time they sent Canone across the middle. Hickory quickly up to the line. Matt Wojtek gives the ball off to the first man through the 35 and down at about the 30-yard line. And that's Charles Carr, freshman, 5'8", 190. I was looking at their webpage. Carr has about 200-some yards rushing this year as a freshman. Like I say, he's a big boy, 5'8", 190, so they have something to look for in that young man as the years go by. Again, 3 in the backfield. And Titusville jumps offside. So that'll give them a first down because they've been second down and 1. And check that. It's movement by Hickory.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So it's a second down and 6. I didn't see the movement by Hickory. I saw Titusville jump, but of course drawn offside by the movement of Hickory. So
that's all you got to do is just flinch a finger, and that guy can go.
Pritz goes wide right, Canone wide left for Hickory. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Wojtek looking to throw. No, he gives the ball off the first man through. He's out across the 20 to the 19, now inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. And that's Louis Deloney. And that's a first down at the Titusville 17, 18-yard line. $1:50 to go here, first quarter, 21-0, and Hickory threatening once again. Now they have double wides to the right. Nobody's covering Tyndall. Wojtek pulls it down. He's going to run it. He's out across the 10, inside the 10 to the 5, and knocked down inside the 5-yard line. See where they spot. Matt Wojtek, senior, 6'1", 180 quarterback, looked over the middle, pulled it down, and ran it himself. He is the leading rusher for this ball club, as well as their 55% passer. So a little bit of everything with this offense for Hickory. First down and goal at the Titusville 5.
Yeah, he's still open on that end, Jim.
Yeah, he's wide open. Now they're in motion. The ball's given off to Tyndall. Devon Tyndall comes to the outside, the 5, and he's going to get in. We missed him in the backfield, had one shot at him, and once we missed that tackle, Devon Tyndall took it in from 5 yards out, 27-0. Hickory Hornets here in the first quarter. Well, I thought they'd score, Luke. I just didn't think it was going to be this quick. We knew they had a good football team, but they put 28 points on the board right here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Wambach will come in now. Jordan Wambach, junior, 5'10", 180-pound place kicker. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:10 to go, first quarter. It is 28-0. Hickory on top. We'll be back once again with a Hickory kickoff right after this.
Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville. Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's too on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
1:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Jordan Wambach to tee it up. Hickory 28, Titusville nothing. And this Hickory offense is everything we thought it was going to be when we came down here this evening. They have it going on all cylinders against our Rockets right now. 28-0 first quarter. Jordan Wambach to kick off. Brady Corkland, and I believe it's Aaron Lee standing back at their own 10. So far, all the kickoffs been into the end zone. And it's a squib kick, and it's going to be taken up short at the 20, across the 25, the 30, and down at about the 33-yard line. I think it's McIntyre. We'll see when they get up and unpile. It is Skylar McIntyre with the carry. So that'll be a first down and 10 Titusville. It'll be at their own 34-yard line. Titusville looking yet for their first down, their first down of the evening. The best we've come up is fourth and five, excuse me. So have yet to get our first down. Carter and Corkland wide right. In motion goes Aaron Lee to the left. The pass is to Lee, and he's down. Caught the ball on his knee at about the 36-yard line, excuse me. Pass was low, and Aaron had to go down to catch it. And it'll pick up about 2 on the play. Second down and 8 for Titusville. Cody signs, and I believe Brown go wide left. Corkland comes wide right with, I believe, Carter. Can't see the numbers from our angle right now. Todd in the backfield, along with Aaron Lee. Brown at quarterback. Throws out quickly. It comes out to Carter. Carter tries to get out to the 35, but quickly coming up are about 4 of the tacklers from Hickory Hornets, led by DeQuan Lewis. So it'll be a third down and 9. The ball at the Titusville 35. Titusville will send Carter, Corcoran, and Cody Sines to the left. And we have a whistle, and the first quarter has come to an end. Into the first period of play here at the Hickory Hornet Football Stadium. It is 28 Hickory, Titusville, nothing. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan & Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Beyond our industry competitive products and local decision-making capabilities, Farmers National Bank strives to be and do more for our customers and our communities. Unparalleled service and attention to detail with each individual customer is something that is not just a promise, it is an expectation that we embrace. So for all the things that home can mean, we invite our customers, businesses, and communities to come home to Farmers National Bank.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Titusville has trips to left. Brown trying to roll to his left, and he's pressured in the backfield. The pass goes incomplete, trying to hit Cody Sines at about the 46-yard line, but Todd had to hustle it to get rid of it as a big rush in there by the Hickory Hornets, led by Dalton Linton. 5'10", 205-pound backer. And did a great job of coming in there as Brown was rolling to his left, trying to hit Cody down here at about the 46. They'll bring up a fourth down situation for Titusville. 4th and 9. Stearns will get back to kick. And Tyndall, along with Canone, will be standing back at about their 35-yard line. Here's the snap. Stearns gets the kick away. Kicks it down the right side, and is a fair catch. Fumble, and it's picked up and covered by Anthony Canone. Almost a break there for Titusville, as it was a low kick and didn't give Titusville a whole lot of chance to get coverage. But if Titusville had been about 2 steps sooner or down 2 steps closer, we would have had ourselves a fumble recovery.
And that's something I haven't really seen a lot of in my life, is a fair catch being fumbled.
Yeah, it doesn't happen a lot unless you're a Steeler.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it happened this year to us as the Steelers, but hey, we got, what do we have, 5 rings?
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain. Anyway, back here at Hickory, double wide left, double wide right for the Hornets. Quick out it goes in the backfield, and the pass is complete. Down the sideline, cut across the middle, it's at the 40. Still running across the 35, and that will be Anthony Canone. Again, we talked about in the pregame, we have to finish, and we did not finish that play up here defensively, and they pick up about 20. You got to wrap and bring him down. Had a good shot at him. We played it well over there, just didn't make the stop, man.
It was played well. You have to admit that. It once again goes back to what you said. You don't finish.
Titusville's going to take a timeout. 11:37 to go here at the first half of play. 28-0 Hickory on top. We'll be right back.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970. Or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Wojtek throws over the middle, and it's complete to Canone. He breaks the tackle in for the touchdown. Once again, we didn't get it done. And it was Corcoran, I believe, who missed the tackle on Canone, and Canone takes it in from 37 yards, 38-yard on touchdown pass, Matthew Vortek to Anthony Canone. Just can't give it up. You got to finish. I hate to preach the sermon all the time, Luke, but you got to make the hit when you can make the hit. 11:28 and a half, 34-0 Hickory. Wambach to try the extra point. You know, we talked about one of the keys last week. We'll come back to that when we get to this extra point and kickoff and talk about it tonight, because we see it happening tonight. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So it is have 11:28 left to go in the first half. It is 35-0 Hickory on top. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Rockets trail 35-0, 11:28 to go here in the first half of play. And, you know, Jim, you've been on the coaching side before, and you know the situations when you go and play a team on paper, and what people say are a little bit tougher than what you're used to playing. How do you spend the week coaching that and getting the kids mentally prepared?
Well, you know, you can only do so much, to be perfectly honest with you, Luke. You can, and I think our coaching staff, my guess would be that they're very positive people. I know Coach Hancock's positive. You got Greg Houka up here, and I know Greg's a positive coach. But they're fiery coaches. They don't want you getting away with nothing. And I think what frustrates you is that you don't have anybody out there in uniform who's stepping up and leading. And I think as a coach, you're still looking for that one person or two that's going to step up and fire you up a little bit. We're just not fired up. We're playing very lackadaisical, I think, because we're missing just too many tackles here this evening. So I think from a coaching perspective, you know, you just keep encouraging, but there comes a point where you really need to get after things. Kickoff comes down to about the 1 yard line, and it's taken out of the end zone. Going off the right side, I believe that's Corcoran. I'm not sure. As he come out to about the 22 yard line. And we'll see who had the carry. I believe maybe it was Aaron Lee with a carry. But anyway,
I couldn't get a number either, Jim.
I didn't see the number. The ball comes out to the 20. It's just short of the 20. First down and 10. We'll spot it now at the 19. So Titusville takes over first and 10 at the 19. But to go back to what you're saying, Luke, you work really hard trying to keep things positive. But when you're getting beat 35-0, you're still looking for that one leader to step up. And now we have a flag on the play. Let's see who jumped. I believe Hickory jumped offside. I didn't see a Titusville move until after the Hickory encroachment, but don't know how they call that in high school ball. It is against Hickory. So Titusville will pick up 5 via the penalty. But I was always big when I was coaching. I wanted somebody out there in the field. They were the person who was supposed to run the thing. In basketball, of course, my point guard. In football, it's your quarterback in terms of offensive leadership. But somebody in that team's got to step up and start saying, hey, enough is enough. Screen pass right side comes to Aaron Lee. He's at the 20, the 15, and checked at the 25. I'm going the wrong way. Out across the 25 to the 26. Going to be short of the first down. And bring up second down and 4 for Titusville. Thought maybe we were going to get our first down there, but Hickory comes up quick.
I know basketball was your sport, and when you play a good team, did you ever tell the kids, hey, watch how they do this, watch how they do that?
Sure. Oh, sure. Well, especially in the films afterwards. And if we had films before the game, snap is low, but Todd Brown able to handle it, rolling to his right, being chased, still rolling to his right, and throws up short, out of bounds, and it'll come up a third down play. Yeah, you do. And you use the good teams to watch, but you know, there's that old adage in sports, Mike, there's no substitute for speed. And Hickory is just pretty quick ball club.
Yeah.
On and off the ball, at the line and also in the backfield. So their quickness plus their athleticism is superior to ours. And that's just, there's no way coming against that, quite frankly. You just got to play the best you can play. And but I think we've had opportunities to stop them in a couple of plays, haven't gotten it done.
Oh, absolutely.
Double wides both sides for Titusville. Wide side of the field, Titusville's right. Todd Brown with a snap. Oh, big rush. And he's going to be hit and drop back at about. Oh, he breaks it. Oh, almost broke it. Good effort by Todd. Brings it out to the 21.
A little Roethlisberger-esque there.
Yeah, Todd didn't have a chance to check the time. Somebody's in there so quick. And that was Brenneman. How do you get away from Brenneman? He's only 6'4", 270. But he almost did break the tackle. That was a good effort by Todd. No gain, actually a loss in the play. Brings up a 4th and 8. And Hickory seems to be wondering what's going on number-wise. Tyndall's going to go back to the 40-yard line. I don't know if they have too many players on the field or not. They apparently not. The coaches aren't calling timeout. Stearns back to punt for the Rockets. Gets the kick away, and it's going to hit at the 47 and go out of bounds to Titusville 47-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10. You know, one of the things you can do also in a game like this, we have a flag on the play. Have to check and see what the call is going to be. The flag is landed about the 35, 36-yard line. As the officials get together. One of the things you can do, Luke, you're talking about as a coaching staff, you can make too much of the other team's gifts and speeds, etc. And you can try to almost get yourselves afraid to go against them. Now the penalty is going to be against Hickory, and it'll be from the where the ball was taken over at the 47, 48-yard line, and it's a 10-yard holding penalty, I believe, against.
Yeah, it was a holding.
Yeah, against them. You know, but if I'm in the week's practice prior to the game, and you're talking about how good this kid can run or how big they are or whatever, you can almost do yourself an injustice with your kid.
You almost psych out your own team.
Your own team, yeah. Yeah, and I've seen that happen before, too.
It happens in the office every day, as a matter of fact, for us.
Yeah, it does. I'm always psyched out. Adams got me going all the time. Double wide left, single to the right for Hickory. In motion. Ball is given off to the man in motion. Goes across the 40, the 45, gets to the outside. We have a flag in the play. Down across the 40, the 35, cuts it back. He's at the 25. That ball's coming back at about the 22-yard line is the tackle. As a good run in there by Pritz, but that's going to come back a hold on the play or a block in the back. I'm not sure which. And that's back at about the 42-yard line. It is a hold against Hickory. So Hickory with a couple of penalties here kind of letting themselves down a little bit. That's the other thing that can happen to you when you get up 35-0. No, you're going to probably come out of this victorious. You kind of mentally let down. 2 penalties.
Yeah, the flip side of that, you still have to coach the Hickory team to come out here, and you want them to execute the plays perfectly. You don't want them to come out and just say, you know what, Titusville's struggling this year, so just relax. That's not the case. And as you pointed out during the pregame show, Jim, coming off that loss to Greenville, they got to prove some things to themselves.
Yeah, they do. And they can't afford another loss in region play if they want to get themselves into a pretty good setting for the state playoffs. Are they good enough to go all the way to states? I don't know. I really don't know. We haven't seen the entire league. Of course, we don't know what's happened down the east side of the state either. I know there's some good teams down that way. Double wide to the right, single to the left. And the ball is given off to the first man through. Lewis is across the 50 and brought down about the 47-yard line. Louis Derloni, 6 foot, 200-pound fullback. His second carry of the game, both of them for big yardage. And he takes it down to the Rocket 47-yard line, brings up a short 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 1. So all those penalties, even though brought back, they pick it up in one play. They bring up a 2nd down and 1. It'll be Pritz and Tyndall coming wide right. Pass comes up to complete to Pritz. Pritz out across the 40. Missed tackle, 35, 30, 25, 20, and brought down at about the 15, 14-yard line. Pritz started downfield, just came back to get the pass. It was kind of a wide receiver counter play, I guess, as he cut it right back across, went all the way across the field from here. And took it down inside the 20, down to about the 15-yard line of Titusville. Trips now to the right for Hickory. Wojtek again in shotgun. Deloney Now the pass comes right side to Tyndall. Tyndall at the 10, at the 5, driving inside, touchdown. Boy, they like to come to that wide out real quick, and that time it was Devon Tyndall with a couple blockers out in front, kind of a wide receiver screen, and Devon Tyndall punches it into the end zone with 8:03 left in the first half, 41-0 Hickory with the extra point to come. Well, you got the speed, you get the blocking, Mike. It's pretty tough to stop that.
Yeah, well.
Wambach will do the extra point attempt. Been successful in all of his so far tonight. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. Just made it.
Barely.
That was a line drive. I had to wait, too. I couldn't tell whether it was above or below the bar. 8:03 to go in the first half, 42-0 Hickory on top. We'll be back with the Hickory Hornet kickoff right after this.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Armstrong's Value Pack brings you more of the kids programming your family wants. Sprout Signature, The Good Night Show, tucks your preschooler in every night. Look to The Hub for Goosebumps, Fraggle Rock, and a new season of Family Game Night. And Boomerang has all our favorite classic cartoons for the kid in everyone. Nick Jr. and Nick Teen, Disney Jr. and Disney XD. Call today and add these great channels and more. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Do you do that one? Back to Titusville Rocket football on. Is that your voice?
No, it's Bob Archer.
Yeah, cool. I had to look after that extra point to see whether or not that was Wambach to kick that. It was such a line drive, and everything's been downfield so well. I mean, he puts it over the uprights big time, but didn't get it all that time, but enough to make it count. Wambach to kick off. Corcoran and Lee back deep. Short kick. It's going to come to Lee. He'll take it at about the 10. Out across the 15. Fake handoff. Goes to the right side of the 20. Cuts it back to the 25. Hit and dropped it to 25, maybe the 26-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 Titusville at the Titusville 25-yard line. And we'll see now if Titusville can get something going. A lot of new shirts coming in, I believe, for Hickory Hornets. So we'll have to watch because see if we can catch some of these numbers. At 42-0, I think Coach is starting to do some subbing.
Yeah, you still want to be cautious.
I don't know, but the Wings are going to come pretty quick this evening. Clock will run full-time second half with a Pennsylvania Mercy rule. Todd under center. Gives the ball off. No, to the first man, it's Lee, and nothing. Maybe get a yard. We'll see where the spot might be.
I think his forward progress might have taken at least that.
No, actually,
nope.
I don't think we gained anything. Matter of fact, we lost yardage, looks like. Second down and 13. Well, my eyes are deceiving. Trips to the right for Titusville. I thought we picked up a couple on that play. Mike?
I thought so, too. I don't know.
Whistle, and the officials are going to call false start. Titusville. So 5-yard penalty against the Rockets. That'll take it back and make it a second down 18. This time the ball now will be spotted back inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Not what Titusville needs. We have enough trouble picking up 10. We don't want to have to pick up 17 or 18.
Yeah.
Second down, Titusville. Trips again to the right. Brown on the snap. Drops straight back. Looking over the middle. Now goes to the outside to Lee. He's out across the 20. Cuts across the 25 to the 30 to the 32-yard line. Best play of the game for Titusville. Close to the first down. A couple of yards short. Lee coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, nobody picked him up out of the backfield. And like you said, it was their best play of the evening so far.
3rd down 4, Titusville. 6:41 to go first half. 42-0 Hickory on top. Titusville send double wides right, double wides left. Ball's given off to Lee. No, it's kept by Todd Brown, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Getting in there quickly is the big boy in the nose guard. That's Brenneman. 42-0. Again, Titusville now will have to punt once again.
This might be the first game this season where we haven't called Todd Brown's name out that much at all, really.
It will be...
Hickory's on him fast.
Oh, he doesn't have a chance. If they watched last week's game, it was the same way at Wilmington. He just didn't get a chance to get anything going. But he is the offense for Titusville. Let's be honest. Oh, high snap. Stearns gets it. Gets the kick away. Decent kick. Taken at the 42 by the Hornets. Out across the 50, the 45, the 40, the 30. Cuts to the back of the inside. He's at the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown. That is Kenny Asiasi, 6'1", 160 senior. And he takes it back about 58 yards for the touchdown. Titusville with a player down at about the 25-yard line. That was a good return.
That was quick, Jim.
Yeah, he showed some speed there.
Definitely had some speed, yeah.
Essie Ashi is the way his name's pronounced, I believe. It's Chase Ackerman, but he's getting up, going off the field under his own power. So now Hickory will once again try the extra point, leading 48-0. And Wambach to attempt the extra point. 6 TDs in the first half here for the Hornets. 8 TDs, excuse me. Snap. And no placement. The ball is fumbled around. Wojtek picks it up. Wojtek keeps it. Wojtek's rolling to his left. He's going to pull it down, and he's going to run it in from on the missed play from about 12 yards out. And the conversion will be good. 5:28 left to go here in the first half of play. 50-0. Hickory on top. Wow. We'll be back.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
5:28 to go in the first half. Rockets trail 50-0, and while we can get upset about the game because we're passionate about the Titusville Rockets, something that might take you out of that is what the folks in Brockton, New York are going through.
Yeah,
and the death of a player up there after a head-to-head collision.
Yeah, a young man by the name of Damon James, and yeah, it's really a tragic situation. Canceled the football season. Yeah, that's just
at the end of the day, it's
puts
just
it all
a game.
in perspective. Yeah, so
Yes.
50-0 is nothing compared to what they're going through, and certainly our thoughts go out to the whole community up there in Brockton. We've been up there, Luke, during the Climber basketball season, so on. We've had an opportunity to meet some of those folks and be around them, and just a tough situation for the community to just gather around with that family. So,
and what a right decision to make up there by saying, you know what.
Well, I think the team made that decision.
Yeah.
If I read it correctly, they thought that was the best way to honor this young man, 16-year-old. I think it's Damon James. I think that's the correct name. I hope I'm saying that right. But, yeah, very tragic situation. So you're right. It puts 50-0 in perspective. And it is just a game. It's not a life-ending situation. Kickoff, and it's going to be taken by Corcoran at about the 5, out across the 15. Now he hands it off to Aaron Lee on a reverse. The 25, the 30, and out across the 35. Good run back by the Rockets on their special teams. as they run the reverse, and Aaron Lee brings it out to the 35-yard line. First down and 10, Titusville.
If I was looking at that right, Jimmy, I think he only had about one tackle to break.
Yeah, one he could have gotten. It's kind of tough when you're running the camera. You're looking at the camera trying to watch the game same time.
Yeah, I actually caught the reverse, and that's why.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
That's why he's making the big bucks. That's right. Put a mic on, tell him that you should run the camera and talk same time. Ball's handed off to the first man through, nothing there. Brown goes down, and the tackle on Lee. And we'll have to check some numbers here as we go along. 61, I believe, made the tackle. That would be Anthony Nardone on this tackle for Hickory.
Interesting conversation on the way down. After the Wilmington game last week, we were listening to the radio, catching some sports scores. We heard about Oil City's big comeback. And then this week we hear that the win was stripped away from Oil City.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at halftime. Todd Brown tries to go back to pass. Nothing there. Tries to run it up the middle. Nothing. Loses about 3 on the play. Yeah, that's a situation you don't want to get yourself into as a district. And I believe it was a player that was ineligible, came into the ball game, and they had to forfeit the game.
Yeah, that's a good way to be scrutinized and have people looking at you all the time.
Well,
that's the truth.
Jim would know what that's like.
Titusville moves, I believe. We have a whistle and offside. No, it's offside Hickory. As Titusville sent a man in motion, one of the Hickory men jumped. 4:06 left to go in the half. 50-0 Hickory on top. Homecoming here for Hickory. Small contingent of Titusville people across the way, about 35, 40 people maybe. In motion goes Cody, signs to the right. Todd looking back, pressured. Now he rolls to his right. Throws deep, he's got a man deep, and it is, just off the hands. Hickory almost had a chance. Behind him was Zach Carter. That was a good throw by Todd. Come up a little bit short. Threw that ball about 45 yards downfield. I thought if he could get it over the defenders, he had Zach Carter behind everybody, but unable to make the connection. Good effort by the Rockets on that play. Brings up a 4th down 10. And that will send Stearns back to kick. We'll see who Hickory sends back to return. The last time this occurred, it was a return for a touchdown. And I believe it'll be Kenny Esiashi, 6'1", 160-pound senior. Titusville out of the huddle, into the punt formation. Going to have to hustle to get this off. Isiashi back, standing at about his 33. Stearns will get it away from the 25. Fumbles a snap, picks it up and gets it away. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to hit. Now we get a little bit of a roll inside the 35, inside the 30 to about the 27. So no return on the kick. The ball will roll dead at about the 26-yard line of Hickory, and that's where Hickory will put it in play. First down and 10 with 3:34 to go here in the first half. Hickory leading 50-0. So we'll see what happens here when Hickory comes out. A lot of subs coming out for Hickory right now. And we'll see as we'll get some of these names the best we can. We'll figure out these individuals for Hickory as we get it going here. Hickory will come out of the huddle. They'll send double wides to the right and to the left. And I believe they're missing a ball player, and now Hickory's going to have to take a timeout. They don't have the lineup that they want out there. 3:34 to go first half, 50-0. Hickory on top of our Rockets. We'll be back with the rest of the first half right after these messages.
Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is a proud supporter of the Titusville Rockets. The Colonial Machine Company takes pride in their products, working hard to manufacture and supply a quality product that's priced right and made right here in the USA. The Colonial Machine Company would like to wish the Rocket athletes best of luck on and off the field and remind you that you are a product of your school and the community. So continue to work hard, play hard, and maintain the quality of excellence that Rocket fans have come to expect. Go Rockets from the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
3:34 left to go first half as Hickory now gets things straightened around, and they come back out on the field, and it'll be Nicholas Canone at quarterback. Gives the ball up to the first man through as Charles Carr. Carr breaks to the outside. He's at the 45, the 50, Titusville 40, the 35's got a blocker out in front at the 20, and now cuts it back inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Wow. Freshman is Charles Carr, 190, 5'8", 190. Big boy, strong.
I think he's got a heck of a future, Jim.
I believe so. If he gets a little short on one side at 5'8", but he's got a lot of growing to do yet at 190. First down and goal at the Titusville 4-yard line. Cadone at quarterback. Cadone keeps it, wants to get to the outside, and he's going to be caught and dropped back at the 15-yard line. In there for the Titusville Rockets is Rodney Boyle, a junior, 5'7", 160. Makes the stop. Nicholas Canone, if you've heard the name Canone tonight, it's because his brother has been eating us alive, Anthony Canone. Picked up a couple of touchdowns. Anthony is a senior. Nicholas is a sophomore, 6', 160 at quarterback. In the backfield with him is Charles Carr. Ball's given off to Carr. Carr driving straight ahead. Carr through the middle into the end zone, touchdown. Right up the middle, and Charles Carr picks up the score at 2:33 left in the first half. It's 56-0. Now the Hornets will send out their extra point team. And it will be Wambach, I believe, kicking. Let me check that. It will not be Wambach. Let's see who's going to do the kicking. Holding's going to be, they're changing everything now. Anthony Canone's going to do the holding. And I think it might be Toby Alexander. Is that 29 out there? Is that Wambacher? It is. Wambacher's kicks. It's up. It's good. 57-0. 2:33 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
2:33 left to go in the first half. It is 57-0. Nothing you can say it tonight, Luke, except that we're getting stomped. That's the bottom line. Hickory is far superior to our ball club this year. And what you have to look for, I think, you go back to the coaching thing, is what are we not doing well?
A lot of that goes back to some fundamental things, and that seems to be the theme for high school sports in general. No matter what school it is, you can always pinpoint some fundamental things that need worked on during the week.
Well, how many times do you hear the pros talking about their week of practice and they spent just time on timing patterns, and that's the fundamental things in a pro. Mm-hmm. Perfect example is look how quickly Manning and the new wideout, Welker, is that?
Yeah, Welker.
Look how quick they've meshed. They spent the whole summer together, and it's those kinds of things. In our level, it's making the right tackles, blocking technique, and so on. Carr, check that. Aaron Lee with the ball out across the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, inside the 50 to the 39, down to the 35,
still
driving it. Yeah. And he's going to take it down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, he hasn't given up tonight.
Fake reverse, and Aaron Lee takes it all the way down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. No, he has been the spark of the evening for Titusville, truthfully.
And I'm not saying the other kids have. I'm just saying I think part of the coming in here tonight is, again, you hear all this stuff all week, and I think, partly mentally you kind of just say, okay, well, it's going to be tough. And
well, it is. And then the other thing you have then is somebody, as I mentioned, has to step up. Maybe he's going to be the one that's going to show the leadership here. Trips to the left for Titusville. Brown on the snap, gives the ball to Lee. Lee out across the 30, inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. Picks up about 7 or so on the play. 2nd down and 3, Titusville. See if we can get on the board here before halftime. Yeah, give him 6 in the play, so 2nd down 4. 2 minutes left here in the first half. 57-0. Brown dropping straight back. Brown looking down over the middle. Pass is complete at about the 11-yard line to Corcoran. So Brown to Corcoran picks up Titusville's first down of the evening, but also brings it down inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line. 1st down and 10, Titusville at the 11. Double wides left and right for Titusville. Lamy and Signs on the left. Corcoran and I believe it's Carter on the right. Todd Brown running. Brown now into the end zone. Touchdown. Titusville, and it is complete to Corcoran. So Titusville's on the scoreboard with 1:27 to go in the half. Todd pulled it down, thought he was going to run it in, and he looked into the end zone, and all by himself was Corcoran.
I was going to say, he was standing all alone there right in the back.
Yeah, wide open. So Titusville gets on the board with 1:27 to go, 57-6. And now Titusville looking for one more. And I think Titusville is going to, not sure what's going on now. Titusville waiting for a play to be called. Or another man. I'm not sure which it is. Okay, somebody's coming in with the play. I believe it's Corcoran. And it'll be Corcoran doing the holding. It'll be Todd Brown attempting the extra point as McIntyre goes out. So Corcoran to do the holding. The snap, high snap, Corcoran, nice hands. Kick is up, and the kick is good. That's a good job by Brady Corcoran. Wow.
Good kick.
Yeah, an excellent kick. 57-7 with 1:27 left to go in the half. Hickory on top.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
No.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
That's a good bright spot for the Rockets. They pick up a touchdown with 1:27 to go in the half, and pass from Brown to Corcoran, and by virtue of a good run back on the kickoff on the reverse, fake reverse actually, by Aaron Lee. And Lee took it down inside the 50, about the 47, and Titusville punched it in from there on some passing by Brown. So Titusville gets their first touchdown of the evening, and it's now 57-7. Brown will tee it up, and he'll be kicking off. We'll check deep men for the Hornets. It'll be number 7. Let's see, Charles Carr, freshman, be standing back at about his 15. And also back there with him is Tyler Sellers, a sophomore. And they'll be standing at about their 15-yard line, 17-yard line. So we get set for this kickoff.
Every time you mention Carr's name, I remember our great friend and just athlete of the century, Vic Carr.
Excuse me, Vic. Todd Brown on the squib. It's at the 35, picked up there at the 36, and out across the 40. Into about the 44-yard line as Titusville not kicking deep, given he's quick backs of Hickory a chance to run her back. They kick it up short. And Hickory will take over first down and 10. The ball will be spotted at their own 47-yard line. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was thinking of something else when I laughed there. I wouldn't want Vic to think I was laughing at your comment about the great athlete. Now we have a Titusville athlete down at the 49, so Titusville's going to take a timeout.
It's hard to.
I thought you were going to mention McGuire, his son.
Right. No. Well, yeah, Derek's good too, but
but he's not Vic.
He's not Vic. Yeah.
That's Easton.
And it's hard to say anything to him because he's got one game up on us, on our Steelers. So, Vic.
Well, yes, but that's the first time in 30 years.
I was just going to say that.
I mean, that's like us Pirate fans are bragging like the Dickens because it's been a long time since we've been in the playoffs. And I was talking to a gentleman here from Hickory who's a big-time baseball man. He said he tried out with the Indians back when he was a kid. It was a few years ago, of course, but he was saying we made the playoffs. That's as far as we're going to get. I don't think so. I think we're in this for the long haul.
Hey.
We just haven't been playing well the last 15 games, so I don't know if we can pull it together. The Pirates can. We will be in.
Well, let's put it this way: you got to get hot, and they better do it in a hurry.
Well, they can do it. It's the Pirates. On the snap, the ball's given off to the first man Carr across the 50, across the 45, across the 40, breaks to the outside. Tough man to bring down. He finally get him down at about the Titusville 37. Brady Corcoran with the stop.
Well, you're, 5'8", 195. That's a low center of gravity to try and bring
down.
Well,
it is, and when you're 5'8", 155 trying to bring him down.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a freshman against freshman there. Double wise both sides now for the Hornets.
Minute away from halftime.
Canone gives the ball off to Carr. Carr straight ahead. He's at the 20. And inside the 20 to about the 19. Brought down once again by Corcoran. This drive, it's a Corcoran car show. Speaking of car shows,
we did pass one on the way.
Yeah, I was going to say we passed one on the way. We're seeing a car show right now here. The freshman, 45 seconds left to go. Hickory looking to the bench for the play call. They have double wides both sides. Run the same type of offense as Titusville.
35 seconds.
They're going to get themselves a delay of game penalty here if they're not careful. Canone now gets the call. In motion from the right. Ball is given off to the man in motion. Out across the 5, the 10. 10 to the 5, down inside the 5 to about the 3. I can't get my numbers straight. And let me see, that was Michael Steach, senior. And gets enough for the first down. The ball is spotted at the Titusville 5-yard line, it looks like.
17 seconds away, and we'll be bringing you the Allstate Insurance Jim Saxon Agency halftime show. We'll recap this first half for you.
And Hickory's going to let time run out, I believe. They're not going to even make an attempt here. So the first half is going to end with the score Hickory 57, the Titusville Rockets 7. We'll be back with halftime activities right after these messages.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Highttown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Highttown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
It's time to get ready to head back to school, and where else can you find everything you need under one roof? The Cranberry Mall offers the shopping experience that will take care of you head to toe. Unique stores, great food, and monthly events like the Summer Flea Market every Friday through Sunday, now until the end of August at the Cranberry Mall. Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Welcome back. It is the Allstate Insurance Jim Saxon Agency halftime show, and it is homecoming here at Hickory. Rockets trail 57-7. Guys, let's take a couple minutes and talk about the first half of play. Obviously, a lot of discussion, not just from us, but folks in the Titusville community talking about this Friday night football game. Here we are, done with the first half. Let's start with the Hickory side. Hickory as good as you thought coming in?
Yeah, I think they are. I don't know if they're as good as they were last year. I think one of the reasons I say that is I'm so used to come down here and watching Coleman run. And he's out of here now. He's graduated. And he was just an outstanding runner. Was to go to West Virginia, ended up at Gannon. Now he's not even at Gannon. I'm not sure where the young man's going to be. I hope he's playing someplace because he's a lot of fun to watch, but you're used to seeing that kind of speed. I don't think they have that kind of speed on this ball club, but I think they have a better balanced ball club this year. They're throwing the ball well, and they are obviously running the ball well, but they got several boys who run the ball well. The last couple scores were with this freshman kid, a young man by the name of Carr, and I thought he's had an outstanding game. So, yeah, in my opinion, Mike, they're what everybody has told me they are. They're a very fine football team all the way around.
Yeah, and they got a very, it's a very balanced offense that they have.
Yeah.
They've got a good running game, good passing game. They can throw over the middle, throw wide outs. And they can come at you with a lot of different angles, and it's easy to see why they are ranked. The fact that they lost to Greenville, when I found that, I was a little bit of a surprise, considering what we're seeing tonight.
Well, what I want to see is this ball club against a good team. And again, I don't want to take that against Titusville. Titusville's not a good football team. Certainly not the caliber of Hickory. And so I think we're doing some things out there that makes Hickory look good. And I'm talking about missed tackles. I don't want to harp on it all the time, but we were doing that here this evening. We talk about not making these kind of mistakes, and we're missing tackles. We're making them look good. But that takes nothing away from Hickory. They are good.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things, too, is, when you got a guy in the backfield, you got him 2 yards deep in the backfield, and then the next thing you know, he's marching 75 yards down the field.
Well, and Adam brought it up, Luke, the extra point.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, too.
They fumble the snap, and they still are able to walk it into the end zone, and there's just something missing there, whether it be the effort. I talked about it with Luke here, as you mentioned, we talked about here in the first half, leadership. there's just something not there, that burning desire to hit or something. I'm not sure what it is, but boy, when you fumble a snap and you have time to look around for a receiver and then turn around and run it in, there's just something lacking there on the defensive side for Titusville. So I'm sure the coaches are talking about it here at the halftime.
Yeah, and I imagine one of the best, one of the things that they are probably telling them in there is, the score is one thing, but you're just lacking intensity.
Yeah.
It's you just can't go through the motions, and if you go through the motions, that's a good way to get hurt. Because, you got to go full steam in everything you do.
Well, and not to get into a philosophical discussion with it, Luke, but you're trying to teach some other things here about sucking it up when things get going tough. When the tough get going, things get tough, the tough get going type of thing. And we don't see that happening. I don't see that happening right now with the Rockets, and I think that I hope that they come out the second half, as you mentioned, Mike, with a whole lot more intensity. That's what they're going to have if they want to compete a little better here in the second half.
Yeah, I think just intensity and tackling. And they had that problem last year and the year before. It's just like you said, finishing plays. You got to wrap. You just can't throw an arm out or throw a shoulder into somebody and expect them to go down.
Well, we watch. I think a lot of these kids watch too much that pro ball where they throw the body in and that kind of thing, as opposed to the straight fundamental. Those guys out there at that level started out by learning how to wrap, hit and wrap. So, get back to fundamentals and pick up your intensity and see if you can get back into it here in the second half of play. 57-7 here at halftime. It's homecoming here at Hickory Field. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say here. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and have more of the halftime activities here from Hickory. 57-7, Hickory on top. We'll be right back.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is a proud supporter of the Titusville Rockets. The Colonial Machine Company takes pride in their products, working hard to manufacture and supply a quality product that's priced right and made right here in the USA. The Colonial Machine Company would like to wish the Rocket athletes best of luck on and off the field and remind you that you are a product of your school and the community. So continue to work hard, play hard, and maintain the quality of excellence that Rocket fans have come to expect. Go Rockets from the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville.
Beyond our industry competitive products and local decision-making capabilities, Farmers National Bank strives to be and do more for our customers and our communities. Unparalleled service and attention to detail with each individual customer is something that is not just a promise, it is an expectation that we embrace. So for all the things that home can mean, we invite our customers, businesses, and communities to come home to Farmers National Bank.
Armstrong's Value Pack brings you more of the kids programming your family wants. Sprout Signature, The Good Night Show, tucks your preschooler in every night. Look to The Hub for Goosebumps, Fraggle Rock, and a new season of Family Game Night. And Boomerang has all our favorite classic cartoons for the kid in everyone. Nick Jr. and Nick Teen, Disney Jr. and Disney XD. Call today and add these great channels and more. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
said, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Okay, and your point is, it has to do with this song?
Yeah, Billy Ocean. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Billy Ocean, is that over by the Atlantic or the Pacific?
Your pick. 5:14 to go here in the half. Rockets down 57-7.
That's good.
And the Hickory Marching Band out in the field. The Rockets not making the trip down this week. You're in the locker room. What are you telling the kids to change up here in the second half?
I think just what the song was saying, get it going. I think I would talk to him about toughening it up. I would talk to him about intensity. I would talk to him about sticking somebody, getting in there, putting your head in there, and knock some people over. I just think that we need to get into that physical mentality of football. Not to get hurt, not to hurt anybody, that kind of thing, but just we just need to toughen up a little bit. And I think I'd be working on that, on attitude, on that kind of a thing, as you mentioned, Mike, the intensity.
Yeah, and I talked to him about attitude. I'd also talked to him about, once we talked about tackling. Just think about, all the things we preached about all year. Wrapping, hitting, making sure your body's square.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in front of your man and you're square and you're not on your arches running backwards. You're facing him square and your shoulders are parallel with your feet. You're gonna knock him down.
Alrighty, guys, this has been the Allstate Insurance Jim Saxton Agency halftime show. 3:45 till the start of the second half. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted Best Florist in the Oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan & Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads. Make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
I love Titusville Area Hospital because it's a small hospital.
The last 2 quarterly reports, Titusville has been in the top 5 community hospitals and patient satisfaction in the state of Pennsylvania.
I think patients are given the opportunity to be cared for right at home rather than having to travel. Everything's contained right here.
Being part of the community and knowing the community makes me do a much better job. We already have a personal aspect with them. I think this little hospital is a perfect thing for this little city.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Second half action here at Hickory. Rockets trail 57-7.
Our coverage is brought to you by Farmers National Bank. Come home to Farmers. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group for GM and Chrysler on the Hightown Road. By the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets. By Morrison Builder Supply for all of your home improvement projects. By Big G Tire and Auto. Get back on the road with Big G. By Middleton Chiropractic. Start living a higher quality of life. By Bluegill Graphics for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs. By Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities. By Titusville Area Hospital, high tech, top docks. By Acorn Acres for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements. By Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville. And by the Cranberry Mall for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football on the Stream is also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84. The Blue Canoe. Bars Insurance. DNS Printing. Hasbrook Sand and Gravel. Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency. Booney. Great Food, Daily Specials. And Helson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
All right, set to go to bring you second half action here at Hermitage, home of the Hickory Hornets.
You know, I was just looking at the roster here. When you take a look at their starting lineup at guard, Alonzo Scott, senior 5'10", 305 pounds. Standing right next to him at center is a senior 6'4", 270 pounds. You got 575 pounds blocking right there in that side of the line.
Wow.
Yeah, and you're putting them up against, well, we have Jason Oakes out of the game. He's not playing tonight at 260, so we're down to about 205, and you've got our center who's 150 pounder. So, you know, when you put that all into perspective, you can understand why things are right now. And I'm hoping that, as Mike and I were talking about during the halftime break, that we'll come out here with a little more intensity. Whether or not we get back into the game's irrelevant. What isn't relevant is, can we get the kids picked up here and their attitude changed a little bit here with a little more enthusiasm, even though you're down 50 points. It's a nothing game. And you know that you're going to be playing against their second team. And so it'll depend on whether or not we'll be able to pick up some enthusiasm, pick up some points here and get us underway. We get the ball here first to get this half going. So maybe we can get something going here in the second half and pick up a little enthusiasm.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, you know, the idea is a 0-0 game. You come out and show, hey, maybe we can execute now. You know, work on some of the things that, you know, we really didn't fundamentally do in the first half.
Yeah, you passed that
no,
along.
That's just us. What did the Rockets do?
No, what are the teams? Yeah. Well, no, what does the team have to do? The broadcast booth is a mess, at least this section of it.
By the way, a big thank you to all the folks here at Hickory, feeding us, providing us some water.
Yeah.
Very hospitable.
That's one of the things you see, and you see it at Titusville too, where the home team treats people real well up in the booth, and we get to see that. Hey, you're a nice man, Luke. You buy the pizza down in Titusville. And
we have great sponsors. That's all I'll say. We have wonderful sponsors.
Well, we'll see what can happen here, and perhaps we can put a smile on our sponsor's face with a lot better second half than we had the first half as we get set to receive this kickoff. And we'll try to catch some of the names here with the Hickory Hornets. My assumption will be that they will continue to play their, I don't want to say their backup team, but their non-starters as this second half gets underway up 50 points. Again, with the mercy rule, the clock will not stop except for the change of possession, I think, is the rule. And so it'll be a quick second half in that respect.
Yeah, and I think, you know, one of the things Hickory's looking at also is, you know, you don't want any of your starters hurt, you know, especially they play Sharon next week, you know, so, you know, when they're going to have you know, keep them healthy and, you know.
I'm looking to see, they have number 40 kicking off. I don't have him in my program, so I'll not be able to identify him for you. Corcoran and Aaron Lee standing back to receive the kick. It'll be Lee. We'll check that. Corcoran at the 10, 15, the 20, comes across the 25, and ooh, he's hit and brought down at the 25. We say ooh because there's a high tackle right around the neck. Legal. Didn't see a grab a face mask. It was just a high tackle. And
a little bit of a limp in there, too. Well,
he twisted him around pretty good. That's a dangerous tackle, and it twists your body so bad. And And that's just when he was cutting back across the field, too. So, yeah. I've been impressed with Corcoran this year. As a freshman, 155-pounder, he's taking some nasty hits out there. Titusville first down and 10. The ball is at their 25-yard line. Todd Brown at quarterback. Ball's given off. No, Todd keeps it. He's out across the 25. Kicks to the outside. He's at the 27. Good hard run. Out to about the 29-yard line. Pick up of about 4 on the play. Little belly series there with Aaron Lee. So we started to play the first play of the game offensively for Titusville was the exact same play. Titusville now will send double wides to the left. Now they pull in the wideouts on the right side, stack them. In motion goes Cody Signs. Fumble on the play. Todd has to pick it up. And Todd breaks a couple tackles across the 30.
Nice move.
35 and kicked out of bounds at 34. We have a flag down. Maybe a face mask.
I thought it was a face mask back there, Jim.
Yeah, it is. That's a good move by Todd. Good effort by Brown. He brought it out to about the 35-yard line, not for the first down, but with the penalty. I think the penalty.
That'll give an automatic first down.
Yeah, it'll be tacked on at the end of the play. So I thought he was down a couple of times back there, Mike, and broke the tackles, a 5-yard penalty.
Well, one of the advantages of being a cameraman is his neck snapped down pretty quick.
Yeah, you could see that a little easier.
I could see it.
Double wides both sides again for Titusville. Wide side of the field to Titusville's right. Low snap again, but Brown picks it up, handles it well. Throws downfield, and it is, almost picked off. Headed out there for Zach Carter at about the 45-yard line. We were fortunate at that time that was not picked off. It was Brock Schaller, sophomore, almost picked it off for Hickory. So it'll bring up a second down and 10 for Titusville. Titusville again will send double wides both ways. To the right, to the left. Aaron Lee in the backfield. Brown dropping straight back to throw. Throws out to Aaron Lee. Aaron Lee at the 40. And get across the 40 to about the 42-yard line on a quick flare out. It'll bring up a third down and about 7 for Titusville. So 3rd and 7, 9 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 57-7 if you just tuned in. Hickory on top of the Titusville Rockets. It's been all Hickory here in the first half. Lamy comes wide to the left. Titusville will put 2 men in the backfield split. Brown under center this time. Todd on the quarterback keeper. Drives straight ahead and is not going to come close to the first down. Picks up maybe 1 on the play to about the 38-yard line. Checked at the 42-yard line, I'm sorry. And that'll bring up a fourth down. See what Coach Hancock wants to do here. He's going to keep the offense on the field. Down 57-7. Let him work on a fourth down play. 4th and 7. Actually about 4th and 5, I'd say. Brown on the snap. Rolls off. Gives it on a counter. Up the field. It is across the 45 to the 47. Aaron Lee on the carry. And Titusville close to the first down. Depends on the spot right now. And it is close. I'm sure they're going to measure this one. We may be just a bit short. We'll see. 7:45 to go, and the officials are going to bring the chains in from all the way across the field. What you call, Luke? First down or not a first down?
Well, being the optimist, I'm going to say.
I'm saying first down. It's right in front of me here, so we'll see whether or not these old eyes can see anything at all. It looks like it's going to be really, really close. That's my cop-out if it isn't.
It's going to be
Chris
close.
says it's not a first down. Luke says he doesn't know.
No, I'm saying first down.
Oh, you said first down? Okay, I thought it was. I thought he had enough. So they stretch the chains out, and Chris is right. It is about 3 inches short. Good eyes, Chris. So Chris Feely is the one who wins the what was the award for that call? A ride home. He gets to stay in the car on the way home. First down and 10 on the turnovers on downs by Titusville, just 3 inches short.
I think it's really.
It actually was a first down. It was the spot.
Yeah.
You and I were right, Luke, so we get the prize.
And besides, there's only the second thing in his life that he got correct.
Nick Cadone now in at quarterback as Hickory comes out of the huddle. First down and 10 at the Titusville 48. Ball's given off to first man through, and that is Sellers. And Sellers is hit and driven back, but not before he picks up about 3 on the play. Picks up 3. They'll bring up a second down, and actually it's about 4 on the play. Second down 6, we'll call it.
Don't forget, you can rewatch this football game tomorrow morning. It's available on our website. It'll be available on Facebook, Roku, and Google TV.
On the snap, the ball is kept by Cadone. He comes out across the 40 inside the 35 of Titusville to about the 34-yard line. And that is Nicholas Cadone. Enough for a first down. It'll be first down and 10 Hickory. No, that's something, Luke. We started 7 years ago even trying to get on the air with this broadcasting on the internet, and now it's expanded so well. On the snap, the ball's given off to Carr. Check that. Yeah, it is Carr driving straight ahead. No, I guess it is Sellers again. Yeah, it is Tyler Sellers, and he's inside the 25. Enough for the first down.
6:19 as the clock continues to run down here in the third quarter. Rockets trail 57-7.
Hickory Hornets driving right now. Again, double Y's both ways. They're stacked. Cadone gives the ball off to Sellers once again. Sellers breaks one tackle, breaks another inside the 20 to about the 18. Pretty good run there by Tyler Sellers. Sophomore, 5'9", 165.
Yeah, he did not want to go down.
Now he spun around quite a few times, but unable to bring him down was Titusville. As into the ball game now is Dylan Fox, 5'3", 130-pound running back for Hickory. On the snap, quick jet out. Pass is complete on the outside and brought down after a gain of a couple on the play by Aaron Lee is the wideout. I'll get his number here and name for you in a second. And it is
16.
16, Zachary Long.
Yeah.
I can't see that far across the field. Third down and 1. On the snap, the ball is kept by the quarterback, Nate Cadone, and he's going to be across the 15 for the first down into about the 14-yard line. So first down and 10 Hickory at the Titusville 14. 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the clock running at all times with the score at 57-7. Of course, out in California, this coach be fined $200. Yeah. On the high snap, pass to the outside, and he overthrows his receiver, DeJulia. Joey DeJulia, 5'10", 150, wideout.
Say that 5 times, Jim.
I can't say it once. Boy, you know who I missed tonight? Tim Snyder's not here.
I know.
The band didn't make the trip, and Tim's back there.
I did talk to Mario Stefanina yesterday, and
there's Sellers with a good spin move. He's inside the 5 and to about the 4-yard line.
I told him it's been a lot of fun being able to watch the band come out at halftime and perform. They've really, really have done a great job over the last couple of years.
Yeah, they really have. It's a band that takes second place to none. They especially they play well and they march well. It's a good band. We're talking about the Rocket Band. Snap to Cadone. Cadone's going to keep it, try to get to the outside, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Good play in there. Let me see. And that will be Cody Signs on the tackle. So it'll be no gain in the play. Third down. And check that. He gets enough for the first down. It'll be first down and goal at the 4. 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. Once again, Hickory driving. It is Nicholas Cadone at the quarterback spot. 3 in the backfield now for the Hornets. Snap. Cadone gives the ball off to the first man. That's Fox. Fox trying to get to the outside. He's not going to get there as he's going to be brought down for a loss of about 5 on the play. It's brought back out close to the 9-yard line. So it'll bring up a second down and goal at the 9. Hickory now will go to their spread offense. Well, that was an interesting play by the quarterback. Hands it off to Sellers, and Tyler Sellers drives inside and picks up a couple of yards. Did you notice what the quarterback was doing there, Mike? They were subbing at the last second. I was watching him. That's a heads-up play by a young quarterback to know that he couldn't snap the ball until his teammate got off the field. That was interesting. 2 minutes to go in the third. It is 3rd and goal from the 7. And it is taken in by the quarterback. Cadone takes it in from 7 yards out. Touchdown, Hickory, 63-7. As the Hornets drive it down the field and punch it in with 1:53 to go here in the third quarter. And that will send out the extra point team. Young man's name, I believe, is Walker. I think I just heard him say, or Walters.
I think it's Walters. I'm not sure.
Canone will do the holding.
The guy in the red shirt.
Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is no good. 1:53 to go here in the third. 63-7. Hickory will be back.
Morrison Builder Supply in Titusville carries just about everything you need for your next home fix-it project or for contractors working on any size project. Whether it's electrical, lumber, plumbing, or paint, Morrison's has supplies to allow you to complete your project and get the job done. Attention outdoorsmen, Morrison's too has the best selection of guns, ammo, clothing, and other accessories in stock, and take advantage of great deals on muck boots. Morrison's and Morrison's 2 on West Central Avenue, Titusville.
Zoom email users. Your email has a great new look and some exciting new features. The enhancements include an improved web interface, more tools to keep you organized, and larger mailboxes. We've even added convenient links to your Facebook and Twitter accounts. The new look and upgraded features are designed to make your internet experience better than ever. For more information, visit ArmstrongMyWire.com. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
1:53 to go here in the third. It is 63-7 as the Hornets able to punch one in from about 53 yards out. Standing back for Titusville to receive the kickoff will be Aaron Lee and Corcoran. Brady Corcoran. They're standing back at about their 7. Walters will kick off for the Hornets. And the kick's going to go down to Lee, center of the field at about the 10. Out across the 20, hit and dropped right about the 20-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10. Titusville will put it in play at the 20-yard line.
Well, the Stream continues its programming all weekend long. Of course, as we mentioned, you can rewatch this game starting tomorrow morning. Sunday, we bring you a couple church services, including services from the First Presbyterian Church and Methodist Church in Titusville.
First down and 10, Titusville. Whitehouse to the left for Titusville. Single now in motion from the right. Ball is given off to Corcoran. Corcoran out across the 20, the 25, and dropped down from behind at about the 27-yard line. And that tackle in there, I'll have to check the number here. So I think it was 17. I don't have that in my program either. It is 17. I have no idea who that is, so we'll just skip it for Hickory. There's a red shirt. Double Y's, Titusville, wide side of the field. We'll just skip it. Brown dropping straight back to throw. Screen pass over the middle. It is complete at the 35. Out to about the 40 is Aaron Lee. Enough for the first down. Titus will be first down and 10 at the 40. 25 seconds left here in the third period of play. as Titusville wanting to get back and put some more points on the board. Have just the single touchdown here at homecoming in Hickory. Hickory with a bunch of touchdowns. On the play, Brown keeps it. Brown's out across the 45, cuts out across the 50, inside the 45 to the 40-yard line of Hickory on the belly series. Fake handoff to Aaron Lee, pulls it back and takes it inside the 45, spotted at the 40-yard line. Time run out in the third quarter, but Titusville will have a first down and 10 at the Hickory 40-yard line when we come back.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Highttown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Highttown Road in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Titusville set to get fourth quarter underway. First down and 10 at the Hickory 40-yard line. Double wides left and right for the Rockets. Brown on the snap, gives the ball off the first man through. It's Lee. Inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Pick up about 7 on the play. Bring up a second down 3.
Nice moves inside.
Make it second down now and 2 for Titusville. Quickly out over the ball. Titusville set to go. Same formation, and Hickory jumps. So that'll give us a first down as Hickory trying to anticipate the snap count. Misses it, and it'll be 5 against Hickory. First down Titusville inside the 30 to about the 27. So first down and 10 Titusville at the Hickory 27-yard line. As Titusville now will send Caldwell and Carter to the right. Brown on the low snap, picks it up, wants to run, looking to his right. Now throws up short, throws behind Cody Signs, and the pass is incomplete. Looked like we had somebody deep on the left side. What they say, don't roll to your right and throw across field, I guess. So that's what he would have had to done.
Yeah, very difficult. I don't care if you're a right-handed quarterback or a left-handed quarterback, throwing across the field, especially if you're not set.
And he was not. Double wides both sides for Titusville. And again, Hickory jumps. And that's going to cost Hickory 5. 10:20 clock running. Left to go in the ball game, 63-7. Hickory on top. Titusville next week will be visiting the Trojans of Greenville. Another tough ball game for the Rockets as they go down to take on the Greenville Trojans, the only team to beat Hickory this year. Todd Brown pulls it down. Todd's going to run it. He's out across the 20, the 15, cuts back inside at the 10. He's at the 5 and spins down inside the 5.
Wow.
To about the 3. Good run by Todd as he takes the ball to about the 3-yard line. Couple good spin moves in there by Todd. Did not want to come down, running the ball hard. First down and goal, Titusville at the 3-yard line here in the fourth quarter. So Brown now will go under center. Signs and Lee in the backfield. On the snap, Brown's going to keep it. Brown's in for the touchdown. So Titusville punches it in for their second score of the evening with 9:14 left to go in the ball game. And that'll make it 63-13, Hickory on top. Titusville now will attempt a 2-point conversion, I believe. Titusville now comes out over the ball, and it will be attempted 2. Todd go to shotgun. We'll send double wides to the right and double wides to the left. He likes to look for Carter in this play. We'll see what happens here. In motion, Cody Signs. Todd looking to the right. Now he throws the Signs in the end zone, throws up short. It's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good with 9:14 to go in the ball game. 63-13. Hickory will be back with a Titusville kickoff right after these messages.
September is Jeep Celebration and Truck Month at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group.
What, no special effects?
Not in the budget this month.
Confetti?
2013 Ram pickups up to $4,750 in rebates, and 2013 Compass up to $3,500.
No helium?
No.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the Stream.
Welcome back. 9:14 to go in the ball game. Rockets trail 63-13.
Well, the Rockets able to punch one in here in the fourth quarter, and we'll see now if we can put a stop to Hickory, get the ball back, and see if we can pick up another one. A little better effort this second half as we were anticipating, and so apparently whatever conversations took place in the Titusville locker room at halftime, the boys come out and playing a little bit better here in the second half. That's good to see.
Yeah, they're showing a little more enthusiasm. I realize, Hickory's probably got, a lot of backups in there, but at least they're showing some enthusiasm, and, and they're working on some things that are going to, benefit them in the future.
Well, we talked in the first half about athleticism of the Hickory Ball Club, and Titusville is not as athletically strong as the Hickory Hornets. Now you've got teams out there with Hickory who they're young, but athletically about the same level. And I think consequently we're able to do some things that we couldn't do against their first team. Brown to kick off. It's going to be an onside kick, and it's going to go to the 40, picked up at the 35 by Hickory and dropped to about the 37. Kicked a little further, I think, than Todd wanted it to go. Brought down, I believe, by, I think, Cooper Lamy made the tackle for Titusville. That's who it is. So Titusville now goes on defense with 8:50 left to go in the ball game. 63-13, Hickory. Both teams with some substituting now. Yeah, you look across the way and you see Titusville with 11 on the field and about 17 on the sideline, some number of that type. But you look down here at Hickory, you got 11 on the field and about 40 in uniform on the sideline. The numbers greatly different in terms of participation of the student body. Hickory now with double wides both sides of the field. In motion is Bianco. And the ball goes to Bianco, and he's going to be dropped for a loss at about his own 35-yard line. Noah Bianco, is a junior, 5'9", 165. So bring up a second down and 12. 7:50 left to go here in the game. Hickory now, again, will send double wides on both sides of the field. Quarterback gives the ball up to the first man through Seller. Seller out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Gang tackled over there. Picks up about 7 on the play. So it'll bring up a third down and about 5 for Hickory. Quickly out over the ball. Hickory once again set to go. And now they look over to the bench for a call. And they have it. Set once again. Quarterback looking to throw. Comes out to the right side. It is completed about the 49-yard line. And enough for the first down. Out there on the tackle for Titusville was Dakota Sutton. Did a nice job on that play for Titusville. Bianco was the receiver for Hickory, but it was out at the 47-yard line. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line of the Hickory Hornets.
If you'd like to rewatch this game, you can go down to the Moose Family Center. They've got it on Saturday afternoons.
Ball is given off to Sellers. Sellers going to be dropped in the backfield for a couple. Yeah, that's one of the things that I said here a little bit ago, Luke, when we started 7-8 years ago doing this, how far the stream has been able to progress. We've gone from hoping we get on the air to on 5 or 6 different outlets.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just been very good, and certainly a lot of thanks to the people who are supporting us, the great sponsors that you've picked up over the years. Absolutely, and again, you can watch our programming now on your TV through a Roku or Google TV device. Wow. Cadone's pass is complete to DeJulia. DeJulia at the 20, and he's going to take it in for another touchdown on a long pass play, 52 yards. Touchdown pass, Cadone to DeJulia for the score. Wow. Sophomore, 5'10", 150 for Hickory. Has the reception, and he takes it in for the TD. There's a happy young man. Gets his first TD of his varsity career, I'm guessing. With 5:45 to go, 69-13. Wow. Walters going to attempt the extra point. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 70-13. 5:47 to go. We'll be right back.
Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville invite you in to view some of the finest jewelry in Northwest Pennsylvania. Morelli's is also home to unique gifts from area artisans, including chocolates from Romolo of Erie. They also carry an extensive selection of engagement settings and loose diamonds to create the ideal ring for the ideal person. Morelli's also offers jewelry repair, and they buy gold and silver. Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall, Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
Alrighty, welcome back. 9 o'clock, 5:47 to go in the ball game. As the Rockets trail 70-13, as Jim pointed out, Rockets are on the road again next week to take on Greenville. And then we're home for Titusville's homecoming. And there's a few more games in there. We got Sagertown still to come. Warren.
I'd have to look at the schedule, Luke, to tell you the rest of them. I'm not sure what that would be. But the big one for us, opportunity that I think we're competitive with for sure, will be the Titusville-Sagertown game. And that's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. And you know what, Jim? I think, when you play teams like this, Titusville's going to look a lot sharper going into that Sagertown game.
Oh, they certainly are. There's just no question. Obviously, the scoreboard tells you there's offsides, but they aren't going to call it. And the kickoff is taken by Aaron Lee. Fumbles it back to the 5. He picks it up at the 5, across the 10, the 15, cuts to the outside. He's at the 20, the 22, out to the 25, and that's where he's going to be pushed out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. Yeah, when you are outgunned, as we were here this evening against Hickory, when you get up against teams that at your athleticism, schedule, or your level, whatever, you're going to look a whole lot better. But these kinds of games can make you better if you utilize them for the right reasons. If you look at the films and you see what these quick teams are doing and how much more you've got to step it up, etc. When you start playing the other teams, it can make you that much better, hopefully. Yeah, shake your head. Shake me, I rattle. Squeeze me, I cry. You don't know that song either, do you?
I know, I agree.
Oh. Todd Brown with
throat.
the snap. Gives the ball off to Aaron Lee. Out across the 25 to the 30. And pick up about 5. What's that?
I had a cookie in my throat.
Oh.
It was naughty, yeah.
Yeah, the food up here in the booth has been quite good. Appreciate that.
I don't know about you, Mike. I'd be interested to find out when you guys played a tough team in high school football, but on the tennis side of things or even basketball side of things, you always play somebody who's good, and I think you pay attention to what traits they have, and you try to steal those. So when you're playing in that next game, you try to elevate your game a bit. Brown.
Titusville with the long pass, almost complete as it went down to about the 35-yard line. Corcoran, along with Zach Carter, back for that pass, and almost a long completion for Todd Brown. But it goes for naught, and it will be 3rd down and 5 for Titusville.
Well, it's one of those things, Luke, getting back to what your point was before, it's what they make game film for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you have, a day where you do nothing but sit in and watch film.
Todd Brown now with a 3rd down 5 on the snap. Todd's going to keep and going to be back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up 1, but it's going to bring up a 4th down for Titusville at the Titusville 36-yard line. Yeah, and if you don't use a film for that purpose, then it's really kind of a waste of time. And there are a lot of things that you can learn from this ball game, even though it's a huge defeat at 70-13. There are some things that you can learn very quickly that perhaps keep you out of this situation next week. We got another tough one next week with Greenville.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get any easier. Titusville now with the 4th down play, 4th and 4 with 2:55 to go in the game. Todd drop back to throw. Goes up short, and it goes over the head of the receiver, Clyde Lee. And it brings up a turnover on possession to Hickory. 1st down and 10 at the Titusville 31-yard line. So the 4th down play comes up a little bit short for us, and Titusville will turn it over on downs with 2:25 left to go here in the ball game.
The only reason we don't have Adam Bodemer mic'd up is because he spends the entire week when we have these meetings, production meetings, he keeps blaming his brother Mark, who's down on the sidelines for the Rockets.
Yeah, we just don't want a family feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to step in and how do I defend both grandsons? Ball is handed off to the first man through. This is a young man we have. Nobody up here knows who's. It's the mystery man.
I just got the look.
Yeah, he's out there with his camera. Let's go ahead, Adam. You can tell him what you think. Adam? Oh, that's right. He doesn't have a mic.
You know what? We'll get him mic'd up one of these days.
Yeah, you let me know when that's going to be. I won't show up. I don't want to know what he's going to say about his grandfather. 2nd down and 8 for Hickory at the Titusville 29-yard line. Ball's given off to the same gentleman. First man through. The mystery runner takes it inside the 20 to about the 16. Clock running, 1:15 to go in the ball game. 1st down and 10, Hickory.
Coming up, it'll be the Titusville Herald postgame show. We'll do a quick recap, set the stage for next week.
And go get wings.
Get wings.
Last minute of play. And now Hickory set to go on the snap. The ball's given off. Fumble, and it is recovered by Hickory in the backfield at the 20-yard line. Thought maybe Titusville was going to get in there and pick it up. Donovan Vroman right up on the play. I thought maybe Donovan would pick that one up, but the Hickory athlete, the mystery runner, fell on the ball. With 25 seconds to go in the ball game, you may have seen the last play. And I think probably you have, as the coaching staff is going to let the clock run out with 15 seconds to go in the ball game. And that's what's going to happen. Final score here at Hickory. Hickory Hornets 70, the Titusville Rockets 13. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Rapp, owner-designer here at Acorn Acres Floral Design. Acorn Acres has been voted best florist in the oil region for the past 6 years. Each design is created with the recipient in mind. Stop out or give us a call at 814-657-8599. For funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, contact us here at Acorn Acres Floral Design.
With Silverado versus all, let us show you how Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than any other pickup on the road. The point is made with our 5.3 V8 motor that gets you better fuel economy and more power than a Ford EcoBoost V6.
Along with the best trucks, Donovan and Bauer also provides you with the most extensive lineup of SUVs with the fuel-efficient Chevy Equinox, GMC Terrain, and Buick Encore.
If you're looking for a quick ride and a great deal, find new roads, make your way to Donovan Bauer Auto Group, Route 8 North in Titusville.
Bluegill Graphics is ready to help you with all of your screen printing and embroidery projects. They can take orders for as few as 6 pieces to thousands of pieces for your club, special event, business, family reunion, or just your group of friends. Bluegill Graphics can custom design the artwork for you or use your own design or creative ideas to come up with great-looking apparel. 1-800-645-7430 or stop by our shop and talk to our experts about your upcoming project. Bluegill Graphics for all your custom screen printing and embroidery needs.
Titusville chiropractor Adam Middleton welcomes you to the Titusville office of Middleton Chiropractic. Dr. Middleton is committed to improving the function of your nervous system so that you can have a higher quality of life. Through their office, you'll receive the best care through the use of modern chiropractic techniques and technology. Call us today and we can develop a chiropractic plan specific for you. 827-9970 or visit our website for more information. Middleton Chiropractic, your chiropractor in Titusville.
Now, back to Titusville Rocket football on the stream.
And welcome back to the Titusville Herald post-game show. Don't forget you can pick up your Titusville Herald tomorrow morning or read it online at TitusvilleHerald.com to read all about tonight's game and to catch up on how Maplewood performed tonight as well. Alrighty, guys, final thoughts here from Hickory.
We got beat.
It's the only way you could say it.
Yeah, they just totally outplayed us. They dominated the entire ball game from the get-go. They scored 28 in the first quarter and just went on from there and added to it. So I didn't think the overall effort of Titusville was where it should have been. I think some individuals played pretty well, but as a team, we just haven't gotten it there yet. And I'm still looking for the leader to step up. That's a big thing with me in sports. I just like to see somebody step up and kind of be the inspirational leader. I've not seen that yet this year. May have come a little bit closer tonight with Aaron Lee. I saw him do a few things out there. To me, it's the leadership, Luke, isn't just what you perform on the field in terms of yardage and tackles. It's what you do in the huddle. It's what you do when the kids make a good play or they don't make a good play. Do you go over and talk to them, you encourage them, and so on. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. But other than that, I thought we pretty much got dominated tonight.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, and I was going to say, they did come out. They stepped up a few things in the second half. But, I mean, like you said, when you're down 28-0 in the first quarter already, it's too far gone. And, let's face it, they were outmatched.
Yeah, and Luke kept bringing up the thing, what do you do all week long when everybody's talking about how bad you're going to get beat? You knew coming down here this was an excellent football team. You knew coming down here your chances of winning were slim and none.
And in fairness, I think the coaches tried to protect the kids from that sort of talk.
Probably so. And you got to give the coaching staff a lot of credit, too. Coach Hancock and all the crew, when they know they're coming into a league this year. We knew coming into this season that we were a weak team. And when you come into a school like this that is so strong and know you're going to probably take your lumps, to be able to bring the kids out here and keep their attitudes up and so on. You didn't see anybody out there losing their attitude in the context of their temper. So, yeah, coaching staff did a good job getting them prepared for tonight and knowing that they're going to take the lumps.
Alrighty, guys, let's pick the Fox's Pizza Family Video Player of the Game.
Well, we talked about it up here, and it's kind of hard in a game like this, but I think one of the boys that stood up, I mentioned a minute ago, was Aaron Lee. Had a good ball game, offense and defensively. Saw a few other things out there that were kind of neat to watch, and perhaps this young senior is going to maybe pick it up from here and be the leader we're looking for.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that impressed me was that first kickoff. He came out, and, it was like nobody is stopping me, and it kind of set the tone a little bit, and, I think that was him just showing, hey, I'll step up, I'll take the lead. So that impressed me.
All right, Aaron Lee is our Family Video Fox's Pizza Player of the Game, and Aaron will get a medium one-topping pizza and a movie from our friends at Family Video and Fox's Pizza. Mike, Adam, Jim, thank you so much as always.
Yep. Look forward to next week down at Greenville.
We're just staying down here again. We should just
up
stay
at
here.
Greenville. Yeah, up to Greenville. Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Chris Feely. Up to Greenville. So look forward to it.
Alrighty, thank you guys. You've been listening to Titusville Rocket Football on the Stream. You can watch tomorrow morning online from our website, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku and Google TV. Rocket Football on the Stream has been brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Come Home to Farmers, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group for GM and Chrysler on the Hightown Road in Titusville, by the Colonial Machine Company, proud supporters of the Titusville Rockets, by Morrison Builder Supply for all of your home improvement projects, by Big G Tire and Auto, get back on the road with Big G, by Middleton Chiropractic, start living a higher quality of life, by Bluegill Graphics for all of your custom screen printing and embroidery needs, by Armstrong Cable, one wire, infinite possibilities, by Titusville Area Hospital, high-tech top docks, by Acorn Acres for funeral, weddings, or everyday arrangements, by Morelli's Jewelry and Repair at the Drake Mall in Titusville, by the Cranberry Mall for everything you've been looking for. Rocket Football on the Stream is also brought to you by the Titusville Moose Family Center 84, by the Blue Canoe, by Bars Insurance, by DNS Printing, by Hasbrook Sand and Gravel, by Erie Insurance, the Moore Insurance Agency, by Boonies, great food, daily specials, and by Helsing Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Titusville Rocket Football on the Stream, we are the leader in Titusville Rocket sports coverage. Thank you so much. This has been the Titusville Herald postgame show. Pick up your copy of the Titusville Herald tomorrow morning or read it online at TitusvilleHerald.com. Have a great weekend, everyone.
This webcast is copyrighted by Lightning Strike Productions and the Titusville Area School District for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this webcast without consent is prohibited.